Hey everyone, Rupali Monga here from themillspirit.com, and today I want to have a discussion with you around what to think about and what to do when you're planning to quit your job and how to properly set yourself up for success before you actually quit your job. And I'll share a bit of my story with you, and then I want to share with you 5 key things that you really want to make sure you have in place before you cut the cord with your 9 to 5 job, or maybe it's a 9 to 9 job like it was for me. So let's go ahead and get started. So let me share a little bit about my background. So I actually, for those that don't know me, I actually did end up quitting my job last year. And the reason why I quit my job was because I was working about 80 hours a week, and I hated my life, and I was just unfulfilled. I wasn't passionate about what I was doing, and on top of that, I was working so hard, but it's not like I was making more money, right? So I kind of got sick and tired of being sick and tired. But what had happened was that the company that I was working for was doing a mandatory force reduction, and they were basically laying people off. And they said to me, we want to keep you, and because I was one of their top performers, but in order for us to keep you, you're gonna have to work more because we're letting all these other people go and you have to do their job too. So I was gonna go from working 80 hours a week to 100 hours a week, and I was like, there's no way. I was, at this point, I was so mentally exhausted, physically exhausted. I had gained weight. I mean, all sorts of things were happening to me. And I was like, you know what? This is enough is enough. And so I took the option to quit my job. And when I quit my job, at that point, I didn't have anything lined up, right? So you know what I did in that moment was I trusted myself, because I said, you know what? I'm not going to work 100 hours for this company. I'm going to trust myself that I will figure it out. And I was committed to succeeding. And yes, several months had gone by, and I was still struggling and trying to figure it out. And then eventually I came across my mentor, who really taught me everything I needed to know on starting a business. And he is an internet marketer, and he has he makes multi-millions of dollars online. And so he really took me under his wing and taught me, how to be a really great internet marketer, how to start a business online, how to make money online. And once I went under his wing and he started mentoring me, my life changed, right? And now I do have an online business, and I am doing well for myself. And you know what? Not only am I doing well for myself, I have the opportunity to really live my passion and do what I love, which is helping others achieve success in their life. That was, something that was really missing for me in my job before, when I was working for someone else. I wasn't fulfilled, and I wasn't passionate about what I did. And like I said before, my income was capped at a certain amount. Now, my income is not capped. I have residual income streams, and I can make as much money as I want. And that's the beauty of having an online business, right? So I want to give you a couple of quick tips and things that I really want you to think about, as you consider your transition from, having a job, a day job, to really becoming your own boss, right? Because the transition can be hard. But you know what? It doesn't have to be hard. And if you know what to do, and you have the proper guidance and support, like I did. See, it took me months to find that support, right? But it doesn't have to be the same for you. But if you have that proper guidance and support, you can really fast track your way to, starting a successful business online and making money online and really succeeding in your life, and quitting that job that you've probably been wanting to quit for a very long time. For me, when I quit that job, I had been wanting to quit for almost 2.5 to 3 years. It took me a long time. And in those 2.5 to 3 years, I had started other businesses. I had failed at them. I was on it on my own, right? And because I was doing it all by myself, it took me a while to really figure it out. And when I figured it out, it was when I had a mentor in my life. So with that said, a couple key things that I really want you to think about, as you consider this transition from quitting your job to becoming an entrepreneur, are 5 things, okay? The first one is, I want you to be very honest with yourself, okay? Be honest. Why is it that you want to quit your job? Why do you want to become your own boss? What is the underlying reason that is making you want to do that? Think about that and really carefully think about that. Because see, being your own boss, being an entrepreneur is a completely different ballgame from working for someone, right? So it's a mindset shift that needs to happen, right? And what I'm going to mention here is I highly recommend that you read a book. It's called Think and Grow Rich. And it really helps you position your mindset for success. I mean, there's so many other books, but this is one that has completely changed my life, especially when I was making that transition into becoming my own boss. And it helped me build a very strong foundation on my whys. And why is it that I really want to be my own boss and be an entrepreneur? So be honest with yourself, number one. Also, tied to that is be committed. Once you're very clear on why you want to quit your job and start, your own business, be committed to starting your business. Don't let anything come between you and success, between you and really succeeding in your new business endeavor, right? Really be committed to your own success, because you know what? You're the only person that's responsible for your success. Other people can guide you, coach you, mentor you, but at the end of the day, the person taking the action is you, right? So be committed. Number 2 is take risks and also trust yourself. I had written down some notes, but take risks and trust yourself, right? Because when you take risks is when you really expand yourself and you grow, right? And when you're taking those risks, it's very easy to get scared and not know what the outcome may be. That's true, because any business owner doesn't know what the outcome is going to be, right? They're just committed to succeeding. They're committed to having a different life than working the 9 to 5 and working for someone else. So you know what? They find a way to succeed. And this is where trusting yourself comes into play, okay? So taking risks and trusting yourself that you will win as long as you take action, you're committed to it, okay? That's the second tip. The third tip is, find a business opportunity that is proven to make people money, right? Because when you're quitting your job, right, and you're starting a business, if you start something and you're not really sure if it's going to make money or not, that can be a pretty long road to actually making income, right? So what I highly recommend is that when you come across a business opportunity that that you are very clear on what it is and how it's going to make you money, you're aware of all the products and services, use that as a way for you to start generating income, right? And replacing the income that you had with your full-time job. So when you find a proper business opportunity that others are succeeding in and others are making money, then you can too, because if others can do it, you can too, right? So when you find that opportunity, commit to it. If it's something, if you like that company, if you like their mission, if you like the products that they're selling, and again, if you see successful results of other people, pursue that business opportunity, okay? That's my third tip. The fourth tip is have a mentor. I can't tell you how important it is to have a mentor. I told you my story. It wasn't until I found a mentor when my life changed, right? Because he took me under his wing and he started teaching me what I needed to know to really succeed in the online business world. Because you know what, guys? It's very hard to do it on your own. Like I said before, for 2.5 to 3 years before I quit my job, I was working full time, but I was starting businesses on the side and I was a mess. I didn't really know what I was doing because I didn't have the proper guidance. But when I found the proper guidance, I went from struggling for years to, you know, making money online in way quicker than I would have in any other way, right? So making sure that you find a mentor, someone that you can learn from, someone that can teach you and really help you along the way in growing your business, okay? And last but not least, guys, take action. Action is the most important thing, right? Even if you're still working your day job, you can work on the side to start your business, right? Or some people, you know, decide, you know what, I'm gonna quit my job because I've had enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then they invest their full self into a new business opportunity 100%. That's another option. So you gotta see what's best for you and your circumstances. But the point is, no matter where you are in your life right now, whether you still have a job or whether you've already quit your job and you're looking for an opportunity, these are, you know, the key building blocks to really succeeding, right? So just recapping, be honest with yourself on why you want to be your own boss and be committed. Number 2, take risks and trust yourself. Trust that you will succeed because you're committed to succeeding, okay? Number 3, find a business opportunity that you know others are making money in and that it's a successful, it's a proven business model that you can make money into, okay? That's number 3. Number 4 is find a mentor, find a coach that will help you, you know, set up your business, that will help you, you know, guide you along the way so that you're not lost, okay? And last but not least, take action. Action is like the bow on the top of everything, right? Because you can want to do things and all this. So how many of you have been wanting to quit your job for the longest time, but you haven't, right? How many of you have been saying, I'm going to start a business, but you haven't, right? And that's because the key thing that's missing there is the action. So I want to wrap it up with, you know, making sure that you take action, even if it's an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, or maybe it's all day, right? Again, depends on your circumstance. But if you apply these key 5 steps in your life, you will see so much more progress than you've ever seen before, okay? So I wanted to make sure I share that with you. Hope this helped. If you found this video valuable, you know, go ahead and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you're seeing this in my email, you know, respond back to my email and let me know what you got out of it. I love to hear from people. So I want to know how I was able to add value to you and to make an impact with you. And I would love to hear your story. So reach out to me through email or leave a comment in if you're watching this on YouTube beneath this video. Subscribe to my channel and go ahead and share this with your family and friends and anyone else that you think would find this valuable. All right, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.